Widely acknowledged as the best erotic gay video of all time, The Other Side of Aspen, Falcon's 1978 hit, became an instant classic and spawned several sequels and remains a bestseller. On this episode, we're going to take a look at The Other Side of Aspen, a successful gay erotic film considered above the rest that was actually inspired by a ski trip. Chuck Holmes had launched Falcon Studios in 1970. By 1977, it was a success, and he and the rest of the team at Falcon were planning to bring together the biggest stars of the gay erotic world and pack them into their next release. They wanted Casey Donovan, who shot to gay porn stardom thanks to Wakefield Pool's Boys in the Sand, Al Parker, a popular Cult Studios model, and a new but incredibly popular model, Dick Fisk. They would round out the rest of the cast with Jeff Turk, Chad Benson, and Mike Flynn. Holmes had friends who owned a cabin in Lake Tahoe. He reached out to them and they agreed to let the studio use their cabin. So the film was shot in Lake Tahoe. However, the title alludes to Aspen, Colorado, since Aspen had become a popular LGBT destination. And it was the first municipality to pass a non-discrimination ordinance. Aside from the location and the models, they didn't have a script, just scenarios. But they would take everyone to the cabin and start production on The Other Side of Aspen. Production took about 5 days, with every scene taking a day to shoot, and each scene, shot as a loop, brought its own serving of intense sexual energy, causing the small crew to try and keep up with all of the action. After production had wrapped, Holmes and Sterling decided to weave the scenes together by shooting additional footage in San Francisco, giving the film a loose plot. So The Other Side of Aspen is a Falcon Studios film directed by Matt Sterling, produced by Chuck Holmes, and stars Casey Donovan, Al Parker, and Dick Fisk, and shot in Lake Tahoe with supporting shots taken in San Francisco. The film opens with Jeff Turk leaving a note on his door for his friend Mike Flynn. Turk is going out for a jog through the city to clear his mind. When he returns to his apartment, Turk tells Flynn about his time in Aspen and that time he had 5 guys. No, not those 5 guys. Turk serves as the narrator for the rest of the film, which immediately cuts to the infamous Al Parker and Casey Donovan scene shot on location in a cabin in Lake Tahoe. Parker and Donovan play 2 ski clients to Turk's ski instructor, who happens on them while they're, well, you'll see for yourself. Dick Fisk is introduced, and I'm assuming Turk is just standing outside watching this entire time. Anyway, Turk continues to tell Flynn the story while he showers. Then we cut to Dick Fisk, Casey Donovan, and Al Parker being joined by another guest, who I assume is Chad Benson.
I just slid the door open, walked in, closed the door behind me.
Turk walks in and joins everyone. After the scene ends, we cut back to Turk lying on a bed with Flynn, only to fade out and leave us to assume they have some business to get to. The Other Side of Aspen was shot in the winter, early spring of 1978. Around this time, Holmes had begun to hear the murmuring of home video. And that's when Holmes had an idea. The film would be one of the first in the industry released on videocassette. The Other Side of Aspen was strictly a mail-order product. More significantly, The Other Side of Aspen was Falcon's first pre-mailing order ever. If you were one of their best customers, you were sent a reservation card. Then, Falcon's brochure came out, and they had their biggest day in the history of their company at the time. The Other Side of Aspen was a critical and commercial success, becoming the largest selling gay video in history at the time. Its release helped usher in a significant turning point in the industry. In an interview with Jerry Douglas, Holmes would go on to say this was his favorite of all Falcon films, containing a lot of Holmes's personal fantasies. From the perspective of John R. Berger, author of One-Handed Stories, The Other Side of Aspen can be seen as an important document to not only the all-gay environment, but the gay male psyche, which so desperately envisions such spaces where they can be free from the social oppressions encountered daily. The success of The Other Side of Aspen on VHS led to Falcon releasing most of their back catalog of films to video and make them one of the first studios to do so. The Other Side of Aspen was released on DVD in 2001 and remastered in 2014. You've been watching Demystifying Gay Porn. I'm your host, Ike Grande. Demystifying Gay Porn can be found on every podcast directory as well as YouTube. Demystifying Gay Porn is on X, Facebook, Instagram, Substack, Threads. And if you like what you're watching or listening to and want to be a part of the process, head over to patreon.com/demystifying gay porn, where you can support this podcast and YouTube channel, and I can continue making content like you've just enjoyed. As always, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, leave a comment, and let me know what else you'd like me to cover. This is Demystifying Gay Porn. My name is Ike Grande, and if you watch gay porn, I've definitely helped you get off.